inverse. When a pair of numbers multiply together, then if you get 1, then that two numbers or that pair is known as a multiplicative inverse. That one number is known as the multiplicative inverse of other number. Suppose I have taken a and multiply with 1 upon a. Okay, if a pair of number is multiplied and in that result if we get 1, then one number is said to be a multiplicative inverse of other number. So here you see this one. If a is multiplied by a, then a 1s are 1. A is cancelled out by a. What do you get it? That is 1. So basically means that multiplicative inverse of a is 1 upon a. Okay. What is the multiplicative inverse of 2? That is 1 upon 2. Okay. It is just a change. This number change into its fraction. Okay. What is that multiplicative inverse of 3 upon 4? That 4 goes to in numerator and 3 comes in denominator. Okay. So 4 upon 3. If you multiply 3 into 4, 3 upon 4 into 4 into 3, what you will get? This one. In this case also you will get this. 4 is cancelled out by 4 and 3 is cancelled out by 3. So in this case also you will get this 1. Okay, students. So multiplicative inverse means that regardless its sign, there is no change in the sign. Suppose what is the multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of minus 3 upon 4? That is 4. Here is a minus sign is as it is. Change this numbers. This fraction 4 goes to upside and 3 comes to downside. What is that multiplicative inverse of minus 4? That is 1 upon with minus sign. Minus 1 upon 4. Minus 4 is multiplied by minus 1 upon 4. Minus is multiplied into minus plus 4 is cancelled out by 4. 1 is, you will get this 1 also. So multiplicative inverse means that it is just when a pair of numbers, if you multiply, you will get that 1. If your result is 1, then the one number is said to be a multiplicative inverse of other. Okay, students. Now I am going to discuss the property of 0. Property of 0 means that property of 0 means for a subtraction. If you subtract 0 from any integer, you will get the same integer. So this is the property for subtraction, students. 0's property for subtraction. Always remember that this one. Now that the properties of 0 for a multiplication, addition, you know that 0 is called additive identity. We have seen that one. Okay, now that property for multiplication. If you multiply 0 into any integer, your result is 0. This is case for a multiplication. If you multiply 0 in any given integer, then your value, you also get that 0. Okay, this is very important property. By multiplying 0 in any integer, suppose it is given minus 100 is multiplied by 0, you will get this 0. It is given that 1001 is multiplied by 0. In this case also you will any quantity. If you multiply with 0, your result is 0. Okay. Now, for a division, very important division, students. It is very important for division. Okay. If a is any integer and if you divide by 0, if a is any integer and if it is divided by 0 or 0 is divided by any integer. First I am going to discuss this one. If 0 is divided by any integer, in this case you will get that 0. Okay, 0 is divided by any integer, then your result is, your quotient is 0. But any integer, if it is divided by 0, then it is not permitted. It is not defined. Not defined. if anywhere it is written that 4 upon 0, you will not write that 0, it is not equal to 0. This is wrong. It is not defined, not permitted, not defined, students. Okay. So 0 is divided by any integer, you will get this 0. Suppose 0 upon 10, its value is 0. But 10 upon 0 is not equal to 0. It is not defined, students. Okay, so this is very important point. And any integer, if it's divided by 1, if you divide any integer by 1, in this case also you will get that 1. You will get this same value. Means that 2 is divided by 1, you will get this 2. So 1 is called a, for this case, for in division case, 1 is called a identity, division identity. You can simply tell that 1 is called a identity for division, because by dividing 1, there is no change in the given integer. Suppose if a is divided by -1, what you will get this one, students? If a is divided by -1, in this case you also get this minus a. Okay, if this is also minus a is divided by -1, in this case also you will get the positive value. So this is a few important properties related to this integers. Students, BODMAS, when you are going to simplify like that expression, no, you always use a BODMAS. BODMAS is B stands for brackets. In bracket, first one is a bar bracket, then a small, then curly bracket, in last that is a square bracket or a big bracket. Okay, so first we solve this bar bracket, or it is called a vernaculum also. This is a small bracket, curly bracket, and this is a square bracket. Okay, so first, second, third and fourth. Okay, next one is a O. O stands for off, means that first case is off, means it is a multiplication, means that you will multiply. If it is written a 2 of 3, means that 2 3s are 6. Okay, you will multiply that one. D stands for division. Okay, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. Means that first you solve brackets, then off, then division, then multiplication, then addition, and in last you will do that subtraction. Okay, students, this BODMAS. Okay, if bracket is given, that in that bracket first you solve this line bracket or a bar bracket. Okay, but if it is not given, you can see this small bracket. If it is a small bracket is given, that you will solve this small bracket first, then after you will go to this curly bracket and then square. If it is both, if it is only square brackets are given, that first solve that square bracket and then you will solve other things. If it is brackets are not given, then off is given, first you solve off, then division, then multiplication, in addition, and then last you will do that subtraction. Students, you will follow this BODMAS, this format. Okay, so here I will show you one example, students. In this one, bar bracket is given. First I am going to do this one. Okay, 5 plus 12, it is not a minus 5, it is not here. You see this this is line bracket is only on 5 and 12, so 5 plus 12. Okay, 8 minus 5 plus 12, you will get this 17. Okay, so remove this bar bracket. Okay, close this small bracket, plus 11. Okay, multiply 4 square bracket, division, minus 2, students. Okay, then after I'm going to solve this bar bracket over, then after I'm going to solve this one small bracket. Okay, 8 minus 17, what you will get this one. Use that operation. Here's one is a plus and one is a negative. You always subtract the smaller one from the bigger one. 17 minus 8, you will get this 9. Which one is a greater? Whose value is greater? This 17 is greater. What is the sign of 17? That is minus. So you will get this minus 9. Okay, here is a plus, so write this plus 11, close this curly bracket. Okay, multiply by 4. Okay, division and minus 2 students. Then after I'm going to solve that curly bracket. Okay, minus 9 plus 11 here in this case this one. Okay, minus 9 plus 11, same case you will subtract this one more step, 11 minus 9. Okay, multiplied by 4, but don't do this. Yeah, no problem, directly you will do this answer. Okay, students, minus 9 and plus 11, you will subtract the smaller one from the bigger one, you will get this 2, and what the sign you will use it, 9 and 11, which one is the greater, whose absolute value is greater? 11, and sign of 11 is plus, so there is a plus. Okay, and then after multiply, then you will write 4, close this bracket, division minus 2. Okay, then now in last I'm going to solve this. In that we also use this BODMAS. Okay, in bracket also we are going to use, if it half is there, half, first solve half, then division, then multiplication, then addition, in last subtraction. Okay, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, division, here is a minus 2 students. And I told you that when a is divided by minus 1, what you will get, this minus a, means here is a 1. If it is a 2 divides this 8, first you divide it and then after you will put the negative sign. 8 is divided by 2, you will get this 4, and here is a minus sign, so you will write this minus sign. So your answer is a minus 4 for this case. So students, this is known as a simplification by using a BODMAS. So any expression is given that you always use a BODMAS. Suppose one more example, 2 into 3 divided by 2 plus 6. Suppose same expression is given and minus 4. Okay, so first you do this 10. So first you do this division. Here is off and brackets are not given, so division. First you do this division. 4, 10 is divided by 2, you will get this 5. Okay, plus 6 minus 4. Then after multiplication, 5 is multiplied by 4, 20. 20 plus 6 minus 4. Okay, so then after addition, 26, and then in last you will do the subtraction. So your answer is 22 for this case. Okay students, MCQ type questions. Okay, multiple choice type question, there is only one option is correct in this one. Okay, so you can choose that correct option. Okay, so here is the sum of minus 36 and 29 is, first you solve in that left side or right side of your piece, and then after you will see that which option is going to be correct. Okay, so sum of minus 36, see this one, sum of minus 36, sum means addition, 29, one is a minus, another is a positive, so subtract the quantity, subtract the smaller one from the bigger one, and put the sign in front of the result. You will put the sign which have a greater absolute value. So minus 36, it's minus 36, its absolute value is 36 and its absolute value is 29. So 36 is greater than 29, and what is the sign of 36? That is minus. So 36 minus 29, you will get this 7 and with minus sign. So see this, A is a minus 65, no, not correct. 65, no, none of these, no. Which option is going to be correct? Option C. So in your answer, question number first, answer is option C, that is minus 7 students. Your answer is minus 7. Okay, next one is what will be the additive inverse of 7? Additive inverse means opposite in sign, same value but in opposite sign. So additive inverse, opposite in sign, same value with opposite signs. What is this additive inverse of 7? That is minus 7. So where is that option? Option B is minus 6, wrong. C is 0, wrong. D is none of these, and option A is minus 7. So your answer is option A, and the answer is minus 7. Okay, now the question number 3. Which property is reflected in the following? Which property is reflected in the following? 7 is multiplied by 5 is equal to 5 is multiplied by 7. What is the name of this property? A is multiplied by B is equal to B is multiplied by A. I told you that today I also explained this one. A is multiplied by B is multiplied by A. There is no change in the product. If you interchange the order of the number, there is no effect on the product. Like A plus B by addition, A plus B is equal to B plus A. That is known as the commutative property for addition, and this is for multiplication. So commutative property for multiplication. So option closer, no. Commutative, yeah, this is a commutative property. Associative, no, none of this. So which option is going to be correct in this one? Option B. So your answer is option B. That is known as a commutative property. Commutative property. Okay. Commutative property of multiplication. Multiplication. No need to write this one. Only that options multiplication. Okay, students. So if you are getting this type of questions, first you read the question properly, and then after you will see all that options one by one. First you solve that one, and then after you will check your options. Okay, students, and you will revise your chapter, and if any other doubts related to your chapter integer, like a number line, you can see that no, I will provide a link for you. This you will see that link properly, and you will also get this number line concept also in that one. Okay, students, very easy. So this is a revision of all the important points of your chapter integer. I have not today I have not solved that question, students. I only explained that important points, and that if you want a questions, I will provide that link. You can see that, you can open that link and see that videos properly. There I have solved all that questions. Okay, so this is only a explanation of important points. Okay, students, and so please revise your chapter briefly. You don't leave any points. See and revise it, and do that question also related to the topic. Okay, like what is integer, right? Learn the definition, write the examples. Okay, addition, subtraction, how to add and subtract the and multiply and divide the integers. All that questions is given in your exercise. Okay, and I also have solved that one in the previous videos, so that link I will provide it you. Okay, so see that videos properly and revise it briefly, each and every point related to your chapter integers. Okay, students, thank you, students.